Morning. As you can see, it is still raining. It's just a very light sprinkle, enough to make you damp. And I've just done my hair. I don't really want to mess it up. So today what I'm doing is I'm going around and I'm going to do a to-do list, and I'm going to share that with you. One, it gives you an idea of what I'm going to be doing around here, and two, it holds me accountable. So let's go. Okay, so first of all, next week when the rain has gone, I'm going to continue on with the sweet potato stack and the potato stack, the white potato stack. Wow, look at this cucumber plant, full of flowers. Woohoo! I wish the bush tucky hadn't taken the other three, but I can plant some more. That is so good, really, really good. I haven't been out for about 24 hours, so, and look at all the little capsicum coming on, and there's a little bobby one down there, and there's another couple of nice sized ones through there, which I will look at tomorrow properly. Oh, my umbrella's got stuck on the pole. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. So that's all. Oh gosh, look at that. Pumpkin's going crazy over there. So, down this track, I think I've said before, I'm going to be getting a huge load of, I will show you. Huge load, because I just experimented with this, of this blue metal. Now it's a really small metal, and the guy who delivers it, he's lovely, and he lives just locally, and so I've just sort of got it through to there. And he delivered a whole lot for my son-in-law, and they got it all down near their place, and so I just sort of pinched some to fill in here and to see how it went. But it is really hard, so I like it, because over here is where we put not crusher dust, we put road base, and it just goes to mud. Once the cars are driving over it and everything all the time, we put road base all through here, and it's just still mud. So I'm really happy with this. So that's definitely something that I will be doing very soon. We've got to get our landscaping guy to come in with his little Kanga machine to smooth it all out. And the other thing, down here I've just been putting like cardboard and timber and stuff. There is a plastic bottle down there. Who did that? Okay, I'll be getting that out. Yeah, so I've put all that down in here. We're going to fill all this in with some rubble fill, and then really good topsoil on top, so I can plant some nice shrubs. Just shrubs, because we've got enough thickness here with the lantana and a few other things, cassia. So yeah, so this is all going to be nice, thick, tropical type shrubs. And I must get that banana flower cut off too, get onto my son-in-law. Okay, ask him sweetly. I want to bring some really good garden soil in right through here and plant heaps of tiny little ground covers and little tiny bush type things. So I'm looking up what I really want to plant there. So I'm doing that. I'm just going to quickly do this because it's just starting to rain again. So we're going to put a railing down one side, and in between the steps we're going to be putting rocks. We've got lots of rocks lying around here, so we'll cement like a rock wall in under the steps to hold that as well. So here I want to plant lots of perennials, lots of beautiful perfumed flowers, herbs amongst it as well. I think it's just a nice area to have a lot of that sort of thing right on the bank of the dam. And it attracts, the dragonflies are everywhere, but it'll bring more dragonflies, bees, butterflies, birds. And so, yeah, it'll just be really pretty there, I think. So better than what's there right now. As you can see, I'm standing under the banana plantation and I'm not getting wet. It's formed a beautiful big canopy of banana leaves. I love it. It's so cool. Really nice. Yeah, so that's so my hair doesn't get all wet. Oh wow, I just saw these in here. Obviously toadstools come up from the compost, from the soil, I suppose. Okay, so this great big olive tree that's been in this big pot, I'm going to be planting over where you can see the tables and chairs there. I would like it there, and it'll get nice and big there. So can you imagine, right behind me, a big olive tree? I can imagine it. So that's where I'd like it, right about there. Happy with all that so far. So far so good. Now the other thing I'm going to do, I'll just get under this sail, might protect me a little bit. I'm going to be making, I've got some old dog wire, dog fencing out the back. I'm going to be making a chicken run from the door across here and in some of the garden, not all of it, and so that it's blocked off, and I'm going to get enough cover wire so that they can run around in there and not be affected by anything. I will not leave them out here out of sight because we have too many snakes and goannas and things. But to just give them a run for half an hour, I can sit out here for the day with them. It's starting to rain. All this fence is going to be fixed up, so there's going to be fencing right through there. This concrete right through here, when everything's dried out completely, is going to be painted with concrete paint. I'm thinking of doing similar to what they do over in Greece. I want to do white and then do big grey stone looking patterns in it. Sort of similar to, I'll show you, sort of similar to that, but probably all grey. All this too, all where you see bare metal, that's all going to be painted black. We'll get to that. Not happy with these seats. I was just putting something there that I had already, the seat covers. So I'm actually going to get a good waterproof outdoor fabric there to do those. I should have done it in the first place. It won't cost much, so I've got to do that. And the only thing, I did the wrong thing here. I used the wrong varnish. So I've got to do that again. And I've got to sand that back and redo that when the sun comes out. Okay, so I bought these tiles. It's just one little square of tiles. And the reason why I bought these is because I can separate them. And what I want to do, as you can see, is constantly wet and creating deterioration. So I sort of want to go right, probably around in a semicircle and make a tile pattern there and glue them on and grout them heavily. So that's another job I want to do. So out here you can see we have no cover over the door. So I've got a few ideas that I will put pictures up of. We were going to put a sail up there, waterproof sail. We may still do that, but I also got some other ideas. So tell me what you think. If you've got any ideas, please let me know. But I'd like this covered so that when we come in and in the rain, I can just stop the car there and get Steve in carefully. Here, what I would love to do is a recycled timber bed head. Not really sure yet. I'm going to go to the demolition place in town and see what I can find, but I'd love a recycled bed head across the back there. I think that would be beautiful and it would break it. Betty Boo, what are you doing on the bed? Did Mummy say you could be on the bed? Did she? You spoiled girl. Hey, Betty Boo. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, a bed head over the back here. you're a rascal. I also want to replace these were just bought in a hurry when we just moved in. Didn't have a lot of money to spend at the time. Still don't, but anyway. And these old curtains were all I could afford, so I want to replace them with some really nice curtains and some nice curtain rods as well. So there's something else I want to do. I'm also thinking might even look for some recycled swing doors to be inset within the doorway. We've got it 920 wide, I think it is, for wheelchair access. But if we put some really old vintage swing doors, raw timber, here, probably be a lot nicer. Anyway, that's way down the track, but that's another one. Now we've got the kickboards done in the kitchen. I'm leaving the corner one open, and corner cabinet here, this carousel, as it spins around. I'm leaving that open because it's so handy just to have that open. But here under the sink I did have some other curtains. I haven't been happy with them. They were a bit heavy, but I'm thinking of putting gingham there, a nice gingham. This is the second bathroom. I wasn't really wanting to, but with all this rain, the way our tropics are here, that's where I have allowed for a dryer. So I may get a dryer put up there down the track. Just show you this quickly because the mozzies are coming out because of the rain and getting eaten. This here is sort of similar to what I want, but this whole deck, I like the white, but I don't like the fact that it shows up every mark. And the worst thing is the leaves that come on here and they stain. I'll show you up here. I'll be there in a minute, love. They stain, they come on here, and I'll just move this one, and it leaves a mark, and it's everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a sander, and see it's gone mildew there too, and I'm going to shabby this, make it really vintage and shabby chic. So yeah, I just want to shabby all of this, and I've got an image of what I really want it to look like, right up to the end. So that's my list. Of course, some things may not happen, and may not, if they do, they won't happen for a long time. I'm just a dreamer. I love being creative, and even if they don't happen for a long time down the track, that's fine. I'm not in a big hurry, and I'll just do it as I can afford to do it, and when I feel like doing it as well. I love looking out for bargains, and really authentic bargains as well. So I'm happy to wait until something comes along. So that's me for another week. Next week, you'll see me making the pasta. I was going to do it last week, but we had visitors, so I started to, and it just didn't go right. So I'll have another attempt of doing that, and I'll bring that to you next week as well. So let me know if there's anything that you can help me out with, or I can help you out with. Have an amazing week, and don't forget to check out our video on the weekend, on Sunday night, Monday morning, and also have a look at the Patreon as well. The link is on our YouTube channel. Have an amazing week, everyone. Bye.